Hey there everyone, my wife Ganyu just got her trailer released in Genshin Impact and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I've been saving for her for, oh my god, not even 3 weeks, like 6 weeks, brother. 6 weeks of saving for my wife Ganyu. Oh my god. Great googly moogly. At first, I didn't want her. I thought she looked trash. I thought she was dumb. I started reading more about her, seeing her abilities, and whatever it may be. I'm like, oh, charge shot. I was like, oh, really good charge shot. Like a charge shot that's meant to be good. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Hell yeah, bitch. So give me that. And I'm really I'm like super excited to pull her. And I guess it would be the day after tomorrow, midway through the day at like 6 p.m. I have to check the banner again. I wish Genshin did the banner as soon as one banner ends, another one begins. But no, they do like a mini maintenance sometimes. But I don't think there's a maintenance for this one. So pretty fucking happy. Pretty excited. I'm in a good mood. You know, D&D started. We had a 23 session arc, and I was really excited for the end of it. We finished it, and now everyone is like pushing and going away to different areas. All right, the people that were not supposed to go there. They were forced to come back after they did what they needed to do. Some complications arisen. The players are like, if the less you know, the better it is for us. Because Zay, your power can flip the turns of the battles in either side. Since Elise is alive, which she has the ability to hypnotize people. After a minute, she could use her glamour to hypnotize you and you become her slave for a specific amount of time, right? It's like, since Elise is alive and she's here, and you had that interaction with her in the room and you pretty much almost died, we need you to get away from us. Get away from the war effort. We'll call you when we need you. You could come to us in a blink of a hat. You could rip through the strings of magic and bring yourself all the way here, right? So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy in it. It was pretty good. So now it's just a big old downtime arc in Dungeons and Dragons. One of my players was very adamant on not wanting to go into the this mage's tower for some reason. I don't know why. There was something related to it that they didn't want to go to the mage's tower. And they were just adamant. They're like, no, I'm not going. And then I talked out of game. I was like, all right. I was like, do you guys want to do anything? Like, the world is open to you. Do you want to go somewhere? And one player is like, I want to go to the mage's tower. And the other player is like, no, I just want to go along with the story. We've been wanting to go here for so long that I want to go along with the story. I'm like, okay. I was like, all right. They both like we're both gonna end up like we've came to a conclusion that we're gonna end up there because of the story. But on the road there, is there anywhere you want to stop and go see? And there's this mage's tower, which is an encounter, and like there's a monster locked within the mountain. You know, D&D type of stuff. Let's see. Let's go see Ralph really quick. Oh, I gotta remove that. And oh yeah, I gotta do fishing. I gotta do the fishing turning, which is good because I have to time travel anyway. Ralph, hello there, cutie. What's the latest? The fish bowl sitting in front of you, a snake. Oh, so that's one of those personality tests. If you pick a steak, that means you're cool, quiet, and quiet places and keeping to yourself, am I right? Of course I am. Yuck. I find it quite interesting that the more we talked about this thing, the player just said no. She's like, I don't understand why you guys don't want I don't understand why she wants to go. I don't understand why she wants to go. I don't understand why she wants to go. Just constantly asking the other player why she even wants to go to this place, if it's scary and whatnot. First I was just like, what is, like, why the fuck does she not want to go? Like, is she scared? Like, for real of it? Because there's like a whole bunch of wraiths and stuff. So I was just like, oh, I guess she's like scared. She's like scared of it. And I was like, well, you guys could do a roll off and see who does what, you know? Like, if you, like, whoever wins, you have to do what they want to do as a way to just do it, right? And then, she's like, we can go to the Mage's Mountain, but I'm not doing it. I mean, the Mage's Tower, but I'm not doing it, the tower. Like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, well, you're part of the game and whatnot, and I want you to be a part of it, because what's the point of playing together if we're not going to do it, right? If you don't want to do it. And she just kept on going, I don't understand why you guys want to go there, blah, 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 blah. Just went off on it continuously over and over and over again, right? Just kept repeating the same things, and that Zay does stuff on her own anyway. Why does she need to be there? She has other NPCs who could play with her. And I was like, well, there's no point of you coming on Sundays and play if we do this encounter, and I want you to be a part of it, and I want you to participate. That was the point of us doing the roll-off. To, you know, make you participate in something, even though you yourself don't want to do. And she just went like, no, I don't care, I don't want to do this, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, what is your problem? That was what I was thinking. I was like, okay, for whatever reason, she has like an aversion to this place. The only thing that the character has she has heard of this place is that this is where a cannibal used to live, and he used to eat women. It was a lizard man who used to eat women, young women, because they tasted the best, right? Delicious, soft, and fatty. Long ago, like long before the story even happened, and due to the bad memories of the women in this area, their souls still are here. And she wanted absolutely zero things to do with it. And it was very interesting having this kind of like 15-minute conversation where I was trying to explain to her, when I was trying to get out of her why she really didn't want to do it, and she just didn't want to. I was like, okay. I was like, now that I think about it, I was like, there's really no reason to fucking talk. And I was like, we talked it out, we did everything, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to let you know it's okay. It's okay if you don't want to do it. I was just trying to get everyone on the same page so we could roleplay together, because that's the whole point of the game. And I was like, and if you don't want to do it, we'll go to the other place. Like, we'll skip over all these areas. Like, we're skipping over like 6 areas, right? Just to go to one area, which these 6 areas they haven't been to before. So it was just me being like, yeah, like, I just wanted to add more to the world, and add more mystery and more adventures related to Dungeons and Dragons, and she just totally was not for it. And you can't force someone to do something they don't want. So in turn, I was like, yeah, I understand. I was like, I understand. We have what we wanted. And then I just retorted why I think she doesn't want to do it, and she didn't say anything to it. So I was like, all right, you agree with it? I was like, we'll go do something else. We'll do what like the final thing I wanted to do for the stretch is, right? We'll just skip everything else. But I do want to give time explaining what these places are, just in case if you guys want to go back to them. And she's like, yeah, that's fine, there's no issue with that, but, you know, nothing with the tower. I'm like, what the fuck is with this tower? What the fuck is with this tower? It's so interesting. I don't know, like, it was an interesting moment. And, she seemed upset at the end because, I conceded to it, and I was like, if this is something you truly don't want to do, then that's fine. We'll move on to something else. I can move the encounter somewhere else. It doesn't have to be a tower, you know, brother. But, and I was like, and then if you're gonna, and I said, I was like, but if you're going to shut down doing things in game just because you don't want to, then there's going to be a lot of things that we can't do in game, and like I'm worried that you might not want to do things in the area that you want to go to, right? And I want you to I want you to be open and available to it. I just don't want you to shut yourself off and look at your phone. And she seemed like she got upset that I was that I stated this, and I was like, but if you end up doing some things and just not feeling it, like, we'll just do a little time skip. We'll skip and have the story move on, and you don't have to worry about role-playing your character without any, like, death-defying story happening, right? You can do that, and she seemed like she got upset. I think she kind of understood what I was coming from at that point, because it sounded like she started understanding where I was. Yeah, and, he's like, no, I really want to do stuff. It's just I don't want to go to that tower. I'm like, okay, I get it. Goddamn. Fuck. Weird. It was like one of those weird moments between friends. I'm sure some of you have had to have this before. It's very weird. Very, very weird. I wonder if it has to do anything with the eating girls type of thing. I wonder if that's something that probably messed with her that she didn't like. That's something that she just inherently didn't want to do. Just to it being like, you know, like violence towards women type of thing. I know people don't like that fully. Sometimes related to it, where they just shut off to it. Like, I totally understand it. So I wonder if it's something related to that. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I didn't push very much after the fact. Let's see. 2 points. Wow. How about no? Sell them all, brother. I don't care for them. Oh, great. 892. Oh, 675. I thought it was actually going to be a little bit more, but I guess not, huh? Alright, let's continue with this. Let's get some more going on. Let's get some more going on. I want to compete. I want to compete. I'm excited what's going to happen for the new D&D chapter. It's going to be the in-between chapter. We're just going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff until they do whatever. I was like, oh, you guys should go be nannies, as a joke. One of the characters said to go be nannies, even though I know they're like ruthless killers. They know they're like ruthless killers. They're like, go be nannies. We're short on them. Like, go take care of the children, right? And they're like, no. And you may be saying, like, what's the difference between that no and the other no? This no was like comedic, right? While the other one seemed like there was like an underlying issue within it, and it was making the situation weird and tense for no reason, I guess you can say. But this one was just like, no, why the fuck would I? Why the fuck would I want to be nannies? I want to go fight things. And I thought that was kind of funny. That made me really laugh. That made me laugh. Excuse me. It made me laugh a whole ton. Because there's been like this on-running joke. Since both of my players are female, right, out of game, or one of them goes as he, but I guess you understand what I'm talking about, right? They aren't. One of them's not a cis. They're a white male, brother. Oh no, they went from a white female to a white male. Oh no. Right? And they, most females now have an aversion to like pregnancy and the traditional shit that was pushed down way back when. I was like, oh yeah, you're meant to get married and have kids. You take care of your husband, make him happy, and that's all you do, right? You fuck them, and then that's all you do, right? Like you get married, you have sex, you have family, and that's it. You just pump out babies, and you're just this maternal anvil, right? And since they're current gen women, I can completely understand that they hate that. I've seen it in people I've dated. This is something that I didn't know was a thing, because I don't know, a lot of my family is like really conservative when it comes to this, right? When it comes to a quote-unquote woman's place, right? And that's within itself totally like over the line. Like when it comes to it, like my family is like super into that. Only our current generation is like, it doesn't really give a fuck. And I know my sister completely hates cooking. She finds it disgusting. She hates cleaning. She hates doing all this stuff, and like she ended up finding a guy who does it. So it's actually kind of interesting. Reel it in. What's happening? And I know that like completely bothers them, right? That bothers them. It like fucking triggers them, telling them what their gender role is. So I'm always constantly like, characters are like, let's go get married. And I was like, you'll take care of the kids and I'll go to work. Like I constantly do that to poke fun at them, because I know that will irritate them. As this current gen of females, right, who have autonomy now. They're not falling into line like their mothers and the grandmothers prior. I guess more to the grandmothers. I think it's kind of hit and miss for the mother's part. It depends. It honestly depends. I know it changed for my mom early on in life when she was younger, where she became totally like her own person instead of just a thing for a guy, right? I know that happened when she was younger. Well, it happened when, you know, my father beat the shit out of her continuously. My father was not a good man. I don't like him at all. He continuously tries to get into contact with me, and I don't like him. I do not like him. He's a piece of shit. He was an absolute piece of shit. P.O.S. He would beat my mom bloody. He would sexually assault my mom. I watched my sister get made, right, when she didn't want to. You know, he cracked her skull, like, it just a whole bunch of crazy shit. That is terrible, and something I can't believe she went through. And then she ended up dating another man who did the same thing to her, minus the rape part, right? And then you can find this kind of, I always find this humorous within a way. I find humor in this because I noticed that it was a joke on the internet between edgy kids. They're like, how can you rape your wife? Right? How do you even rape your wife? Isn't she supposed to do that for you? Right? The idea is like, oh yeah, she's supposed to do that for you. How's it rape, right? It's willing. She married your ass. Duh. So like, that's a joke to it that I find funny, but yeah. Anyway, I'm done, everyone. Have a wonderful day. As always, stay frosty.